Hey everybody, Gabriel, Kevin here. Yes, I keep coming from that side and not this side because there's steps there. See, this is what happens. I gotta climb steps, so I keep coming from that side. I'm trying to make it dramatic, but how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. It's beautiful out. It's early? No, it's late spring. So this is another installment in my Pick Your Poison. And it's on my website under the menu of Open Your Eyes, Teachings with Gabriel. Yes, he never shuts up. All right, what's this one about? This one I like, okay? It's called The Benefit and the Art of Giving. Giving. Okay, here we go. I don't know if you give to people, give to charities, whatever. But giving is probably one of the best, giving good things, giving compliments, giving gifts, giving money to somebody who needs it, giving food or whatever. It's one of the best things you can do for your soul, other than self-love. And I mean self-love in a good way. That's on another installment. But giving, yeah, I think most people think that giving makes them feel good. But you have to understand that giving has to be without any expectation of return back to you. That's true giving. If you're giving to somebody and you expect something in return, I don't believe that's giving, that's trading. So it kind of balances. Giving means you gave up something that was yours. It could be money, could be a bicycle, could be whatever. To me, giving is really important when the person or persons are in need. Now, there are people that fake need. There's a lot of people that do crowdfunding. If you don't know what that is, like on Facebook and stuff like that, it's called crowdfunding, and they go, I need food, I need this, I need that. And they want people to give them money, and it's just free money, and I believe it comes as a gift, so it's probably not taxable. It's called crowdfunding. I've known musicians who can't afford recording, and they have fans, and they crowdfund. Nothing wrong with it. Except when you're lying. You want people to give to you, and you're lying? And they find out, oh, well, you went over there and bought this thing. Well, how could you afford that $200, $500 thing and do crowdfunding? Horrible. Stop doing that. But anyway, back to giving. I want to keep this positive. That's the negative side of false giving. When you give to somebody, your soul, your heart, your mind, your spirit increases in a positive way. I think I said this before in another one, the rule of three. It's a Wiccan witch thing, but it also is in Hindu, and it's in everything, okay? When you give, or when you do anything to somebody, it comes back to you 3 times. Sometimes I think it comes back 10 times, but think about it. If you give wholeheartedly, without desire of anything in return, because you want to, think about it. It'll eventually come back to you 3 times. The positive, the good. You might not be given something, but things will come back to you 3 times. If you do things negatively, it's going to come back to you 3 times negatively. That's why people who live in a negative mindset are always like, everything always keeps happening to me. Hopefully you're not one of them, right? Oh, it just keeps happening. Oh, if I do this, that's what's going to happen. It's a bad thing. You're just pounding negativity on top of yourself as I spit. But giving is one of the things you can do. Giving without expectation of return is one of the things you can do that will really bring good positive energy into your life because you gave it out. Now, last thing I want to say about it, and this is just, tidbit about giving. I remember time, and I think this is cool if you do this when you give, actually. One time, I was getting gasoline at a gas station. It wasn't the, I would say best neighborhood in the world, but it was near where I worked. And I don't mean that it was a bad neighborhood. It was just like, for some reason, I always get in early. and oh God, I have to get gas, so I go to this gas station. And it's fairly empty, but it's kind of still dark out. And maybe this has happened to you in other situations. This young girl comes walking towards me onto the gas station lot, and I could tell right away. They're going to come up to me and ask me for money. It was a young girl. She didn't look disabled or anything. And my first impression, maybe your first impression is, oh no, leave me alone. First thing in the morning, I'm trying to get gas. I don't even know if the person has a gun. I mean, I have no idea. Anyway, so the person comes up to me, and I had that mindset, which was wrong, and I admit it. And they came up to me, and she said, do you have any money? Or do you have any money to spare, or something like that. And again, my mindset was, I just want to get out of this situation. I just want to get to work, get this gas, and go. And out of my mouth, I actually didn't think I had any money on me. I generally don't carry cash, and I don't think she had a credit card reader. So I actually said, no, I don't, sorry. The look on her face, and as she turned to leave, I was like, okay, if I reached in my pocket, and actually I had some cash. I had $2 bills, $2. Two $1 bills, $2. And I'm like, okay. And that's all I had, honestly. And I'm thinking, like, is the person going to buy drugs, going to buy alcohol? And I thought, what and who am I to make that judgment? I called her back. I said, I'm sorry, I actually do. And I gave her $2. That's honestly all I have. And a smile came across her face, and I don't even remember if she said thank you. And it didn't matter to me whether she did or not, because I would be getting something in return, right? You give it and you expect thank you. That's something in return. And she was walking away, but I did stop her. And I said, hey, excuse me. It was a smile on her face that made me say this. And now I do this most of the time, or when I can remember in any kind of situation like this. I said to her, I did a good thing for you. Now you know what I want you to do? I want you to do one good thing to somebody else. Whatever it is, one good thing to somebody else. You promise? And she said yes. Now whether she did or not is irrelevant. But if she did, and she said the same thing, think of it like the nuclear explosion we can have. If you ask people to return the favor to somebody else who's in need that you just did to them. It's a good feeling. It's good to give. Anyway, that's my thing on giving. Don't want to belay it, but comments, whatever, or your story about giving without anything in return. Keep grabbing that positive energy. Just keep getting that positive energy. Get rid of the negative. Anyway, later guys. Take care.